Hello, my dear friends. How are you, everybody? I'm glad to be here to talk about something with you. If you can join anybody of this lovely group, I would be proud. I'd be pleased if anybody can join with me to talk about something. You can select a topic, or you can talk with me a casual conversation or a formal conversation. I'm inviting with great pleasure to join with me to talk about something. I can any selected topic or any formal conversation or any casual conversation. You are most welcome to join with me to talk about something in front of you. I'm glad to be here to join with you, and I am still awaiting for you to talk about something in front of you. The lobby. After a long interval, I came here. I want to get here. I want to get anybody to talk about something, to talk about in English, to develop, to practice English, to boost up our speaking power. I can discuss about. You can join with me to talk how you can develop our speaking, how we can boost up our speaking power, how can we get more confident about English speaking. You can share your knowledge with me, and I can share my knowledge with you, and both parties will be benefited from the discussion. That's why I'm inviting anybody to join with me so that we can talk a little bit about English and for our both parties' benefit. If we talk each other, if we talk in front of many public, in front of many people, or any groups or in teams, if we practice for talking English, obviously it will help us to increase our confidence about its speaking or about reading and listening power. But we have to practice more and more, and that's why I'm inviting anybody to join with me to discuss on. You have to cut your shy. Just you have to connect yourself with some partners, with some people to talk about, to boosting up your skillness, to develop your speaking power. Just you have to connect with some partner, and that's why I came here, to get more partner, to get more confident about my speaking, to share with me knowledge about speaking power. How can I help you, and how can you help me, and so that both parties we can be benefited from the live streaming. The main objective of making live streaming is very much clear and transparent. What's the objective? What's the aim? My aim is to get a partner to talk in English. My objective was of making live stream for getting more partner so that we can develop our speaking in English. You know, English is not our mother language. Those people from the different territory of the world, and they are thinking always how can they will develop your speaking, how can they will be boosting up their speaking power. They are always worried about, because the English language is not our mother language. We are not native speaker. That's why we need to practice every day. We need to practice more time in a day, and it's very essential to increase your confidence level. And you can discuss with me how can we get our confidence level in speaking, and how we can get more vocabulary, and how we can get more grammatical rules. Obviously, if you talk in formal ways, if you want to talk in formal ways, not in casual purpose, you have to know grammar properly. For what? Grammar is essential part of formal talking, in official talking, in documentary conversation, in business corresponding, in official responding, or any articles, any research papers, any publication, any thesis paper, everything, in everywhere, you have to use grammar properly. Through grammatical side, you have to accept nicely so that you can contribute your knowledge in formal ways, but in casual ways, in casual conversation, it's not essential to know the grammar properly. Just you have to know the pronunciation, you have to know the vocabulary, and you have to know the right use of the words in right term, so that you can get more confident. That's why I'm talking that if you want to develop your confidence level, if you want to reach your confidence level more and more, you have to practice. You have to get some friends, you have to get some channels, or you have to get some network, so that you can practice more and more, and you can develop your speaking power fluently, and it will be good if you want. But you have to connect with someone, you have to connect somebody, and if you do not connect anybody, you cannot practice yourself. You have to talk something, you have to talk in front of people, so that you can cut down your shyness. Shyness is the main barrier to start a conversation, English conversation. When people start conversation in English, first thing is to feel shy. He or she become very shy in front of public, and practice a little bit. Starting time, you have to practice a little bit, and gradually you will achieve more and more, and you will be confident about speaking after passing some tests. But if you do not practice with anybody, if you do not get anybody to practice, you cannot get confident more, you cannot enrich your vocabulary power, and you cannot talk fluently. Well, I'm sure about that. If you without practice, you cannot shine properly. So my request is to join with anybody, and if you get a talking partner, it will be better, it will help you, it will help your skillness all English. For an example, you can develop your speaking, you can develop your writing, you can develop your listening, reading, every sector. Four sector are a formal English. A formal English consists of. Here is network problem. I'm facing a little bit network problem, and sometimes I get dropped from the conversation, and because I get poor connection, that's why I get dropped from my live stream. I was talking about the formal English. You have to know the formal English. If you want to know the formal English, you have to complete the fourth section of English. Reading, writing, listening, and speaking. They consist of 4 sections. You have to work in first steps. How to listening, how to boost up your listening power. Listening is very much important because naturally people people come to know any language by listening. First thing is listening. It's my own analysis. It's my own perception. I'm talking about people or guys who want to know the English language. First thing is to practice listening. If you practice in listening and if you get the words more and more, you will be able to speak out in front of people. Because when you invest your time more and more in listening section, every pronunciation of every words will be saved in your brain. When you want to talk about something from the brain, automatically it will be delivered in your mouth. And here's the input and output method. It's called the natural method. In natural methods, you have to listen first something, anything. You can listen a song, you can listen a reading story, you can listen the English news. Many materials are in your hand. If just you have to click on network, just you have to click on YouTube so that you can get more information. A lot of videos, a plethora of videos on YouTube, and if you have to click one and you get more materials on listening power. And first thing is to listening power. If you listen more, you can speak more. It's general thing. It's general rules for general or natural method. It's the natural method. But we do wrong thing. First time we try to speak something, it's not the real rules. It's wrong rules. It's my own perception. And if you want to learn English, you have to listen first. Then you will try to speak something in front of people. Then you will get more confident and you will develop day by day. First thing is to listen. Strong and hello brother. Hi brother, how are you? I'm pretty good. What's about you? How is staying? Is everything is okay? Okay. Thank you very much for joining me in giving comment. And only one people gave 2 comments in this live stream. It's amazing. I became astonished. Those people are very feeling shy to give comment, or they're very miser to give comment. And extend your heart. Inspire. You can inspire me. Boyson Shison. Hi. Hello friend. What's about you? I was doing. I'm pretty good and I'm making a live stream in front of you. And I'm inviting you to join with me to talk about something. And so that we can develop our speaking power. We can develop our pronunciation style. So that I'm inviting you to join with me. Anybody? Abdulman, hi head. Oh, am I head, my friend? You're calling me head? Yes, of course I am head. I am head. I'm head of my team. I am a job holder, private job holder. And I'm doing marketing job. And I am a head of my team. And you're calling me a head. Okay, thank you very much. However, you could guess that I am a head. Thank you very much, my friend. You're also a head. Okay, thank you very much. I was talking about the boosting up of English speaking. And here's natural method I want to say here. I want to sit on Tuesday to discuss about the learning first year of English, easy way, on how can you get the English language in easy way. Natural method is very much important. Can you accept my request to be in your life? Of course I can accept your request. I am accepting you. Okay, Trung, and I'm trying to. Thank you very much for sending request to join with me.
Hello.
Hello, my friend. Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. But yeah, can you wait for me a minute because I want to bring my headphone. I can change my headphone. Yes.
Okay. And my friend is trying to wear a headphone. And without a headphone, it's very tough to listen and tough to broadcast. Actually, the sound is not clear, and that's why. Strong,
I
strong, and
yeah.
yeah, headphone will be very helpful.
Yeah.
You
I
should wear
need.
it now immediately.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
I need to change my
Proceed on,
headphone. Yes.
proceed on, my friend. Okay, no
Yes.
problem.
I don't know my Bluetooth headphone uh, cannot you when yeah, be in going live. I don't know why when I'm being in zone I cannot you um, I cannot hear by Bluetooth headphone, and I had to change my headphone to join with you because now it's
Yeah.
midnight.
Thank you very much. I think your wearing headphone is will be better than a Bluetooth headphone. Bluetooth headphone is do not work clearly, and you should use a wearing headphone. As like as me, I am using the wearing headphone. Wearing headphone is much better to make live. So you wear it. Wearing headphone is work well. Okay,
Yes,
okay, wear
I
it.
I'm seeing five people in July. Where are you from? I'm from Vietnam.
You're from Vietnam. Okay, I know Vietnam. On
You
me,
know,
it's me, Convince Moutaineer from Bangladesh. Have you heard the name of Bangladesh? Are you there? Or it got dropped?
yes,
Reconnecting you. Okay.
yes,
Okay, my
okay,
friend. Oh, can you hear
yes,
me?
okay, yes, I can hear you clearly.
Thank you
Yes,
very much. And you're from Vietnam, right?
yes.
I am from
Our,
Bangladesh. Have
yes,
you heard the name of Bangladesh?
uh, yeah, I know I know your country. Uh, I think your country is near India, near from India. Uh, is your country the border with India? Yeah. Okay.
Thank you very much. You know about a
That's
little bit about Bangladesh. You are trying to say that Bangladesh is near India. And India is our neighbor country, and Pakistan also our neighbor country, and we're in South Asian region, and also your Vietnam is also southern part of the
Yes.
world. I think I know
Uh,
it's near the Philippine. Is it near the Philippine Vietnam?
yes. My country is the border with Cambodia and Laos.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Okay, no problem. And would you please
Philippines.
talk about yourself? It's like as
Um,
for from yourself, can you talk about something about yourself, about your family? As like as your name is and educational background and what you're
uh,
doing now, you can describe your occupational purpose, everything. Just
yeah.
for get fluency in English. For getting fluency in English, you have to talk about first about yourself. Who are you? What are you doing? And uh, are you married? And what's your village name? And how many children or how many family members do you have? You have to talk about in easy topic first thing. If you want to more fluent in English, you have to start in easy topic. As like as try to talk about yourself. You have to
Oh, yes.
talk about yourself. About
Yes.
yourself, okay? Now
Yes. Okay.
start. Please, please talk about
So,
yourself.
yes, it is the first. It is the first time I meet you. Now I introduce myself. My name is Trường, Vietnamese name Trường, and you can call me by English name. Is Andy. Yeah, you can call
Uh,
me is Andy.
are you
Yes,
are you married? Are you married in personal life? Are you married person?
yes. I'm married, and my
Thank you very
family,
much.
my small
Yeah, yeah,
family, have
yeah.
five people, have five members. Five members.
Members. Okay. Let's
Do you
talk
know
about your family members. Hmm.
do you
Talk about
know
your family.
yes do you know member in my family? As me and my wife and three children in my family. Yeah. I had
Thank you
two
very much. And
I had two sons and one daughter. Yes.
oh,
The
you
first
got two son and one daughter.
mm, older
Very good.
children. My older children is 5 years old. Um, I I learn English when I'm in I was study in university, but
Mm-hmm.
very long time. I didn't use English. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I have just I have just started my English 1 year ago. Yes, a very long time have not used English. My
Thank
in
you.
my
I
thought
got you.
uh, mm, in
I
my
got you
thought
everything.
I don't use English because I has not opportunity to use English in my job, and I want to improve my English skill by communicate with foreigner around the world, with foreigner of India, Bangladesh, America, English, Thailand. Yes.
Thank you very much. And
Oh,
you tried to talk
I
many things about yourself, about your
I want.
family, about your countries. Okay,
What
and
about what
yeah,
about
you talked
you?
nicely.
Your family?
Yeah.
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 What
To
about
start a
you?
conversation, you have to talk about something about yourself. As like as I'm convinced mountaineer. I am 35 years old and I have completed my graduation from agricultural university, and I have completed my post graduation also on Masters of Science in Agriculture. Then I joined with a local company in marketing section. I built up my career in marketing, and now still now I'm doing job in marketing and sales as a zonal manager with a reputed company in Bangladesh. It's my background, and I talked about my profession and educational background. Then I have to start. Then you should speak something about your family. Okay, I have a small family. I have a wife and two little baby. And first one is at the age 8, and she is started to go to school. And second one is just passing the toddler stage. And I
Yeah.
have a sweet mom. It's most probably she is the most caring lady in the world. And it is my family background. Okay, you could you get my talking what I said?
Yes.
Okay, next time you have to talk about your about your country. Such as I am from Bangladesh. Bangladesh has become independent in 1971 from Pakistan rule.
yes.
Now it's a
Now.
nice independent country, and it is going stronger in economically, sociological status, and is getting more confident about educational background, and also it's contributing the United Nations mission, some defense people, and we have a world longest seaways in the world. It's situated in the Cox's Bazar. My name is Cox's Bazar, and we have the mangrove forest in southern parts, and we have a nice people in here. Most are very appreciable and more friendly we are living on, and it's a nice country. Most of the people are living on agriculture. 80% of people are doing agricultural commodities, and they are living from agriculture. And here educational background also find some people are Nobel laureate, as like as Dr. Amartya Sen was Nobel laureate in economics. He has passed his childhood in Bangladesh. And then also Rabindranath Tagore is our reputed poet, and he also Nobel laureate in 1913. And then Dr. Enos is reputed people. He also Nobel laureate for peace. And you can say about you, why is your country famous for? And just you have to talk for more sentences about your country. It's like us, you can include here about your people's lifestyle, your social status here, your uh, natural beauties you can describe here to get up more fluency in English. And I think that you can get up. Have you get confident than me? And are you feeling pleased with me talking, my friend Trongan? Talk about something.
I don't know. I don't know something. um,
Okay, my friend, and just
I
I
want. I
talk
want.
speedy. That why you cannot get my words, and you could not get my sentences. That's why I use in speedy
Yes,
mode.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay, no problem. And you have to give more time in practice. Then you will get more
Okay.
confident about
Yes.
speaking English.
Uh, I, I want to manage. I want to have many time to practice English with
So, okay, my
everyone.
dear friend,
Yes,
strong on another people are wanting to join with me, and Joseph San
yes.
is
Okay.
requested me to join with me, and bye for now. You will do better and stay
I have
in
a
peace.
question for. I will have a question for you. Why do you going like in this group?
Yeah, of course, you should involve in English group. This type of groups is very effective to boost up your English speaking. And if you join in this group, always you try to join with someone so that you can get more fluency in English. And if you do practice more and more and every day, and then you will be better in this English speaking group. And I
Yes,
specific time I do not stay in this group actually. When I get more time, when I get more free time, I try to join in this group to talk about something in front of you. And all types of people I like to join
yes.
with you. And thank you very much for joining. Keep well, my friend. Bye bye for now. I have to take another person to talk about. Okay, bye bye. Bye bye. See you. And okay, bring to camera. I am adding answer from. Oh no. Nobody is here. Okay, no problem. Dear friends, I talked about how to get more fluency in English. First, for beginner who are trying to start speaking English, I'm talking about the beginner of speaking English, and those people who are thinking to start a conversation, those who are feel very shy in front of people to start a conversation. You have to do three things firstly. First thing is you have to talk about yourself with your name, with your age, with your educational background, with your job description. You can describe yourself about your name, age, educational background, and your running job. If you can talk 5 or 6 sentences about yourself, then you will get more fluence in English. Okay, when you finish talk about yourself in 5 or 7 sentences, then you have to start another section. Then you will go to talk about your family. Then you will start about your family. When you will talk about your family in 9 to 10 sentences, your English speaking will get more fluent. And so when you get finished you're talking about your family, then you have to talk about your country. Your country, you have to think about your country, and what is the name of your country, where is it situated, what is its economical status, what is its social status, and how they are developing, and why your country is famous for. You have to make answer of all this question. And if you talk 9 to 10 sentences about your country, then you will get more fluency in English. It's very easy way. It's my Judy anything. I am trying to add Juzo Sen. No answer from a live guest. Abu Naim Noman. Where are you from? Oh my God, Abu Naim Noman. You named your name in Bengali later, and that's why you can guess where I from. You name your name. You have written your name in Bengali later, and that's why you should guess where I am from. And okay, I was talking about how to get more fluency in English. you can get more fluency in English by talking about yourself. Then you have to talk about your family. Then you have to talk about your country. You can talk about your country more than 1 hour, more than 2 hours. Connect, okay? Okay, just you have to divide your topic in different categories. As like as when we will talk about your country, you have to divide your topic in different categories. As like as introduction category. In introduction category, you have to talk about your the name of your country, history of it in brief, and then you can mention some famous people for here. Then you can mention the general lifestyle of general people. It will be the first section. Then you can select the any other special topics in this category, as like as you can bring out the history, you can bring out the culture section, you can bring out the economic condition, you can bring out the political situation of your country, you can bring out the general thinking of people, you can bring out the traffic situation in your country, you can bring out the political situation in your country, you can bring out the environmental pollution and possible solution in your country. You can elaborate your lecture, you can elaborate your talking for long time, 1 hour, 2 hour, you can speak easily, fluently. If you divide your lecture in different categories, as like as I said here, I mentioned here, I gave the clue how to extend your lecture, how to extend your speech in English, and how to get fluency in English. Just you have to categorize your speech in different categories, and then you have to know some vocabulary about the specific categories. As like as if you want to say about environmental pollution, you have to know the environment related words and sentence formation. As like as what is environment, and you have to know about environments and the components of the environments, and you have to know how getting the environment pollution, what is pollution, and how air is getting pollution, how the water getting pollution, how polythene bags are getting more abrasive in future. You have to think about your specific subject, and then you have to enrich some vocabulary before going live or before delivering any speech in front of people. Then we will continue for a long time speaking in front of public, in front of any group. And it is my clue, it's my personal view. And if you give any suggestion, if you have any nice suggestion to boost up my speaking power, I will accept, and really and considerably I will be able to join with you. If you I'll be feel proud if you join with me to talk about something, if I get any suggestion, any valuable advice from you, so that I can develop my skillness on English. And I'm very aggressive, I am a student of English, I am learning still now. I have been learning English for 16 or 18 years. So now still I didn't get more confident about English speaking, and I cannot get native speakers understanding. I have lacking so to get some native speakers words, sentence formation style. I'm passing a problem with the speaking power. and that's why, and you can join with me. And today I talked more time, and next day I have a plan to come live stream, and then you can join with me, and you can boost up your speaking power with me. If you don't connect with anybody, you do not get more confident, or you cannot develop your speaking power. It's general. You have to practice, and practice. 3 things you have to do for getting more confident. Number 1, you have to practice. Number 2, you have to practice. And number 3, you have to practice. Without practice, you cannot get fluency, and you cannot get more confident about speaking English, because English is amazing and strange languages. It's different. It's totally different from other languages. Every language has some general rules, but English there is no any general rules for pronunciation of words, for formation of sentences. Their rules are infinity, and their words are infinity. Their formation, then their pronunciation style are different from. It varies from country to country. It varies from region to region. So that's why I call the English language is a totally strange and amazing language, because we cannot get one type of pronunciation. Many words have many pronunciation. It varies from country to country. It varies from region to region, and that's why it's the most tough language, I think that. And if you want to write on the English horse, you have to know how to write on English, and you have to practice to grab it more and more. And today I'm gonna finish my life, and I'm inviting you to join for next live streaming, so that we can share our knowledge and experience each other, so that we can be benefited from both sides, from my side and from your side. You're also appreciated to join with me. You are also appreciated to talk about something in front of public. And thank you very much. I'm gonna finish my live today, and next time I will see you. Take care. Stay calm and peace. Bye bye.